You suck. You got your ass fucking whipped down, and you can't even talk shit about the fucking fight.
How does it feel for him to see that she's able to carry this legacy forward? Oh, for Alex.
Para você.
Se Deus quiser, eu vou chegar aonde ele chegou.
Chama.
What's up, guys? We are in my hometown in Miami at KC52 with Donovan over here and Luis Melendez. Now, these guys have a huge backstory. I mean, you guys all saw those viral moments from last year, and finally we're here to settle it in the pit. We'll open up for any questions and get these guys going. How about we all tell this story from our point of view? Okay, so look, you're the one that was fighting that night. How about you go ahead and start it and tell everybody what you felt happened that night, and then we'll just go down the
Yeah, sure. So I had a great fight with Esparza. Actually, that has to be considered fight of the year of 2024 because that thing was insane. But after the fight, we went to judges' decision, and I won unanimous decision. Obviously, the gentleman across me, I don't know if I can say gentleman, but he was mad about it, and after I got the win, I was, as a respectful martial artist, I was going to go to his corner to shake his hand. But he was already standing mad about the decision. He flipped me over. So I got to show him I have two Puerto Rican nuts. So I flip him back. You got to show him. And then, his peanut brain, he got mad and just came after me. I just fought. I was bloody. I was tired. I had a great fight. I'm not getting paid to, deal with this guy. So I was out of there, which was the smartest decision ever. And then, Dana Brown came in and choked him out unconscious in front of everyone. He just, he was on the ground, going to sleep with one shoe on, and then, woke up, and then got, everyone got out of there.
Well, Donovan, if you could give your reasoning for all of this, all this madness has been going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, like you said, they had a great fight. Him and Sensei Will, they had a great fight. Really was a great ass whooping by Sensei Will. To tell you the truth, I mean, we can look
Who won?
We can look at the end of the third round when you were on your fucking ass and you couldn't even stand the fuck up to get up to the pit.
Who won?
You couldn't even stand the fuck up. You got your ass beat down, and all you can do is post pictures of my fucking face. You can't even talk about the fight because you got your ass beat.
We gotta show this.
Yeah, show that, because that has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with this man right here, sitting right here, signing the fucking checks. Nothing to do with your bitch ass.
You
so
went
shut
to
the
sleep.
fuck up.
You went to sleep that night. You're going to sleep this Friday.
Nothing to do with you. You suck. You got your ass fucking whipped down, and you can't even talk shit about the fucking fight.
You're gonna go to sleep again.
Hey, you're about to get your ass beat the fuck down.
You can say whatever you want, bro.
Again.
You got 2 days.
Will you ever fight in karate combat again?
Say that again?
If you lose, can you ever come back from that?
What kind of question is that? I'm not gonna lose.
I'm coming up 2 weight classes to beat you the fuck down.
You're a small guy, bro.
You're about to get beat the fuck
You're
down by somebody small.
What are you gonna do?
Somebody small is about to knock you the fuck out.
Are you better than Esparza?
I'm about to beat you the fuck down.
Are you better than Esparza?
Hey, you're about to get beat the fuck down.
Answer the question. Are you better than Esparza?
Hey, when I wake you up, you tell me.
All right, guys, look, from my point of view, what happened here, right? There's a big guy, uncontrollable, nobody could stop him, and I had to choke the guy out. This was absolutely no disrespect for him, Immediately after, I made sure that, when the police came and all that stuff, I'm like, yo, don't do anything to this guy. This guy, he's a martial artist. He comes from a great gym. He's a professional fighter. Things just get out of hand. And so what's really cool is Karate Combat is sort of providing a platform right now for them to settle beef in the best way possible, the most professional way possible.
Why are you doing this fight? What are you looking to prove?
I'm doing this fight because Louis sucks. Straight up. Hey, straight up, he fucking sucks. Will whooped his ass. I'm about to beat his ass for real. No questions asked. Let's do it.
He's a peanut brain.
I'm a peanut brain.
you see
You're
my
about to
shirt?
get put on
See
your
my
fucking
shirt?
ass.
After I knock him out, I'm gonna have him sleep on
You
the
ain't
back
knocked
and then knock
nobody
down
out.
the front.
When's the last time you
Gonna
knocked
make
anybody
another
out?
merch about it.
You tell me. When's the last time you knocked anybody
I'm
out?
not
You
talking
think
to
I'm
you.
gonna be the first?
I'm not talking to you.
You're lame as
I'm
fuck.
not talking
You're
to
lame
you.
as fuck and you're delusional.
Bro, you're
you
a
haven't knocked
disgrace for the
anybody
martial
out.
arts community.
Okay, you're about to be put on your
It's
fucking
okay, bro.
ass.
It's okay. I forgive you.
You
It's
forgive
okay.
me? Oh, thanks.
It's
Thank
okay,
you.
bro.
Thank
Let's
you.
see,
It's
loud mouth.
okay.
What we got?
If Louise by chance does win, would you wear that shirt?
In your wildest dreams. Come on, Louise has no fucking chance.
I'll give you
let's talk
one.
let's talk about this. Louise has never knocked anybody out. Let's talk about
You're
this.
gonna be the first one.
I'm gonna be the first.
Yeah.
Do your fucking homework, brother. I'm not. Do your fucking homework.
Bro, you get rocked in all your fights.
Do your fucking homework.
I did. You get
did?
rocked in all your fights.
What happened in this last one?
You get rocked
What happened
in
in my
all
last
your
fight?
fights.
What happened in my last fight?
He was
happened?
he was a wrestler. He wasn't
He was a
boxing.
wrestler, and guess what? What would have happened if you would have fought
He
him?
just wrestled.
You
He
tell
just
me.
wrestled.
You tell me what would happen if you
Oh,
fought
don't
him.
put me on the spot.
You tell me what happened. Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. I know.
The thing is that we're in karate combat.
Shut
you
the
have
fuck
no chance, bro.
Yeah.
You haven't answered the question. Are you better than Esparza?
I'm better than you.
Are you better than
Better
Esparza?
than you.
I won against Esparza.
Yeah, I'm about to whoop
I'm
your
definitely
ass.
gonna win against you.
Yeah, you're delusional.
You have to be the
I'm about to beat your
delusional,
ass
bro.
down.
You have to be
Let's
delusional.
go, H-Town.
Louise,
Yes.
if you by chance do win, will there be a rematch? Because I heard that you didn't want a rematch with him, and if that is the truth, why?
Because it doesn't make sense. I'm already 4-0, undefeated. Why am I gonna go down when I'm looking to get the belt by the end of 2025? I have goals, so I can't go back. I have to go up to the top because that's what I want to do. Get the belt. It's okay.
Well, actually, let me ask you: are you guys shaking hands after this fight?
No.
He's gonna be carried out on a fucking stretcher. Let's talk about it.
Keep dreaming, bro. Keep
Yeah.
dreaming.
He's gonna be carried out on a fucking stretcher.
It's
Let's talk about
okay.
it.
Yeah, you're delusional.
Okay.
Well, we definitely have social content today.
a
Honestly,
million
guys,
tokens.
really excited. We got 4-0 Luis Melendez taking on Donovan, who has just coming off the biggest win of his career by far, taking out a national team member by TKO, or was it KO?
TKO.
TKO.
Same
Yeah,
round.
it's unbelievable, man. So this is gonna be a great fight. Really happy we could make this happen between you guys. We got these two gentlemen right here, and this is our new division here at Karate Combat, the super heavyweight division. And after last event, you saw that amazing knockout from Robelis. We have to dive into this division. We want to grow the roster of the super heavyweight division, and my man over here to my left is one of those fighters that it's just a pleasure to have. Number 5 ranked in Brazil, number 5 ranked in Central and South America. He is an amazing fighter with a ton of experience taking on Robelis, who's just coming off unbelievable wins, right? Every single win he's ever had is under 18 seconds by KO. I mean, I don't think this one's gonna last, and I'm really excited for these two guys to compete. So I would love to start this off by, if we can ask a question, how does it feel to be here at Karate Combat? I know this is something he's been looking forward to.
Primeiramente, boa noite. Tá aqui no Karate Combat, pra mim, tá sendo uma sensação incrível. Ótimas pessoas, a organização também excelente. Eu não pretendia estar no Karate Combat, mas eu recebi o convite e, graças a Deus, tô aqui para fazer o meu melhor e dar o meu melhor.
And same thing with Robelis. Like, how does it feel to be back at Karate Combat? How does he feel about these opportunities and the organization?
Bueno, me siento muy contento estar nuevamente aquí, disfrutar del show de Karate Combat. Me siento como en familia, es un lugar que me siento con muy buena acogida. Me apoya mucho y darle las gracias al presidente por la oportunidad que me ha dado.
I'm sure that he's seen Robelis' fights before. What are some strengths, what are some weaknesses that he sees in his opponents?
Vi com certeza as lutas do meu adversário, vi que ele é um atleta muito forte, muito estrategista. A estratégia que eu estou montando, não vou falar agora, né? Porém, eu vou surpreender todo mundo com minha estratégia.
Ya sabemos, ¿no? Cómo es la cosa en este deporte y ya prácticamente sabemos cómo va a ser su estrategia y hemos trabajado en base a eso. Sé que va a ser un combate bastante duro, pero bueno, me siento bien preparado.
I feel very prepared.
Did he study his opponents?
Sí, claramente, sí, vimos muchos combates de él y sí, sabemos cómo pelea, sabemos lo que hace y trabajamos bien en base a eso.
What is his prediction for this fight? If he can tell everybody, call his shot. What's going to happen?
Bom, eu opino por uma luta bem dura, bem equilibrada, porém no segundo para o terceiro round nocaute técnico ou finalização de juiz.
Que va a ser una buena pelea, ¿no? Lo importante es ganar, ¿no? Vine a ganar y como sea el combate, ya sea por decisión o por nocaut, vine a ganar.
So, just to end this, what's your favorite English word?
Yeah, I speak, but
Oh, wow, it's good.
Solorino.
Okay, it's good, it's good.
My favorite English, I speak English and family.
Family, okay. Wow, that's very sweet.
¿Cuál es su palabra favorita en inglés?
Palabras favoritas.
Que no sea grosera, por favor.
No, no, no. Love, ¿no?
Love.
Wow, what's going on here, bro? Our super heavyweight division. We got family, we got love. Very beautiful. Guys, let's open up to questions. If we have any questions, let's talk a little bit. We got family and love here. Why not?
A lot of guys, a lot of Cubans are really rooting for you. Do you feel extra pressure because of that?
No, 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 me siento muy contento por el apoyo, me siento muy orgulloso de lo que he logrado hasta ahora y del cariño que las personas me hacen saber.
And after seeing his debut and having that devastating knockout, how do you feel about going up against him and making your debut?
Cara, eu me sinto confiante. Eu sei que meu camp foi muito duro para essa luta. Não foi fácil. Os dias que eu tô fora, longe da minha família também, longe da minha filha, tenho uma filha. Então tudo isso conta para na hora quando eu estiver lutando com o meu oponente eu descarregar tudo isso com perfeição.
And also another one, Alex Pereira will be here and he's huge, you know, in Brazil. How's it going to be fighting in front of Alex Pereira?
Bom, influencia em nada, porém é sempre um privilégio para mim, grandes estrelas tá vendo a minha luta, mas eu tô muito realizado de estar do lado do chefe, cara. Eu vejo ele, acompanho o Instagram dele, acompanho o Instagram da galera e tipo, eu tô sentindo muito realizado em estar participando do Karate Combat.
Do both these guys ever get angry? Because they look to me like they get angry in the fight, but there's no anger in them whatsoever.
Difícilmente me enojo, sí, a mí todo, no sé.
Robelis' family, I believe, recently got here from Cuba.
No, no, sí, muy contento, siempre uno sueña con eso, ¿no? Estar en una pelea y tu familia afuera apoyándote. Sí, es un sueño ya que se me está haciendo realidad.
Robelis, you have a lot of knockouts, string of career full of knockouts. Is this something that you like go for every time, or does it just happen to land the perfect shots and get the knockout?
Sí, el knockout, uno estudia al oponente, ves todas sus debilidades, ves tu fortaleza, entonces trata de trazar un plan, ¿no? Y hacer esas acciones, repetir para hacerlo bastante en entrenamiento, pero bueno, da la casualidad que muchas me salen muy bien, entonces la hago bien en el momento y todo, pero nunca sale eso, no, eso es algo espontáneo, no sale, no es pensado, no es premeditado.
Robelis sends his fights pretty quickly and he gets quick knockouts. How do you avoid not getting into that trap and being able to actually engage in a fight and not, fall quick?
Bom, não vou correr, porém eu tenho um queixo muito duro, eu sou muito sólido, eu tô disposto a entrar na linha de fight e dar o meu melhor.
With your last win, and if you win again this time, do you see yourself making Karate Combat a good home for you and continuing to go after like the belt?
Sí, claramente sí. Este es un estilo que me va muy bien a mí, ¿no? Es prácticamente todo el tiempo de pie y me facilita muchas cosas. Y también por el colectivo técnico de Karate Combat, desde que llegué aquí a Estados Unidos, fue prácticamente uno de los primeros gimnasios que visité, fue Goshen, y de siempre me he sentido bien en familia.
Guys, your co-main event for KC52 is Aline Pereira taking on Amanda Torres. And this fight's really spectacular in many, many ways. Obviously, Aline has carried on her family tradition and has proven that Hands of Stone is not only for the brother, but it's for in their blood. It's for the family, you know. And that left hook knockout she's coming off of last fight was spectacular. It was heard around the world. I mean, everyone you know, the who's who, was posting about this on social media, and you know, it's really done a lot to bring attention into this co-main event in only her second bout with Karate Combat. Amanda over here, I mean, spectacular. She's been wanting this fight for a very long time. She's been in the background asking for this fight, and on one day's notice, finally got that opportunity. It's really crazy. The courage that she has that warrior spirit to step up and to compete. You know, unfortunately, the other opponent couldn't make it, but for the last 2 or 3 weeks, she's been asking for this opportunity, and now it's finally here. So, you know, we'll talk about the situation going on now. I'd like to start off by starting off with Amanda. You know, I know you've been wanting this fight for a few weeks now. How does it feel to finally get this opportunity?
Eu fiquei muito feliz pela oportunidade. Eu acompanho o evento já tem tempo e eu sempre tive vontade, porque eu sou muito apaixonada pela luta em pé e eu acho o estilo desse evento muito legal.
You know, throwing back with Aline, if I could ask you, you know, your first experience at Karate Combat, I think it was spectacular. It was really like a movie, you know? What are your feelings in your second fight now, only a couple months later?
Eu me sinto bem confiante, treinei bastante para essa luta e eu tenho certeza que vai ser mais um show.
I believe it. You know, this is one that I'm really, really looking forward to, and that's why it's your co-main event. The first event we're having in 2025, kicking it off the right way. With Amanda, what's the strategy here? How does she feel like right now, sitting next to us is one of the greatest fighters of all time, is one of the greatest coaches of all time. How does this make you feel that you're taking on such a legendary family?
Eu me sinto muito agradecida pela oportunidade. Eu sou movida por desafios e quanto maior o desafio, mais eu gosto dele.
Definitely. The last fight was really amazing. Is there something she sees in her opponent she wants to take advantage of, a certain strategy that she's looked over? You know, I know it's a very short time, but anything specifically she wants to demonstrate to everybody?
Eu acho que ela é uma atleta dura. Eu acho que vai ser muito bom essa luta, vai ser muito boa, vai ser bem movimentada.
One thing I would love to ask is the difference, has anything changed in her life from her debut fight, how she was entering there, and then she just skyrocketed in popularity? Has anything changed from that moment to now? Like, does she have a lot more support? I know on social media, everyone is loving her. She got like 100,000 followers in one fight. It was really crazy stuff. Has her life changed significantly from her debut?
Sim, mudou muito. Bastante fãs agora, tenho bem mais fãs, mandando mensagem, sempre me motivando, sempre. E é bastante visão, né, tô tendo.
Awesome. I would love to ask her, does she feel like, because I know this is very short notice, you know, but she was really wanting this fight. Does she feel her cardio is prepared for a 3-round, possibly 4-round fight?
Claro, com certeza. Eu tô sempre pronta e o meu coração, ele movido à guerra. Quanto mais brava a guerra, mais forte o coração tá.
I'd love to ask something for Alex as well, you know? The last fight, like I said, it was a movie. She won with that left hook is becoming a family mark. And then straight to you guys and hugged you guys and did the chama dance. It was like, I mean, you couldn't write a better script, you know? How does it feel for him to see that she's able to carry this legacy forward? Oh, for Alex.
Para você.
Bom, eu
Tá meditando.
tava pensando na luta.
He was really thinking about the fight.
Tava fazendo a leitura da adversária dela já,
He
tipo.
was reading her opponent.
Okay, got you.
Pô, eu sempre feliz, né? Todo mundo que me acompanha, né, sabe que eu treino duro. Sou dedicado, né? E muitas pessoas ali no vestiário se comportam de um jeito, as pessoas ficam até impressionadas assim comigo. Pô, a gente tá ali dançando, tá brincando, descontraído. Recebo muitas mensagens de outros atletas muito experientes e fala, pô, como é que você consegue? Pô, nunca vi isso. E pô, isso pra mim algo que me motiva também, né? Eu ser diferente, bem motivada, né? Pô, quando eu comecei, pô, não tinha ninguém, né, na família, nem ninguém próximo, amigos ali, comecei do nada e, pô, me motivei em mim mesmo e ela é uma pessoa que é motivada e tem orelha para se inspirar.
Amazing, amazing. Guys, I would love to open up. Yes, Lamar.
So, Aline, you fought in Salt Lake City in the pit and had an amazing fight. You fought in many cages. Which one do you prefer? Because you feel kind of like family here already. You've only had one fight.
Eu me senti muito bem lutando. É um pouco diferente, né? Bem diferente. Mas me senti muito bem, de verdade mesmo. Me senti como se fosse no ringue mesmo, assim, no octógono. Bom.
Do you think that the pit is going to give you an advantage or disadvantage versus a cage?
Eu acredito que vai ser uma experiência nova ali. Eu nunca lutei nesse tipo de área, mas eu acredito que não vai fazer muita diferença ali na hora da porrada.
Okay, so it's for the Pierre family. I gotta ask you guys, what was it like growing up in the martial arts? As a big brother, I'm the oldest firstborn son of my family. I've got a bunch of brothers and sisters. We're Mexican. We got a lot of family, and I'm with the pressure everyone to be the martial artist. So what was it like growing up under a big brother like this guy, and how did he influence you to be a martial artist that you are today?
Cara, é muito gratificante ter esse cara aqui do meu lado, me treinando, né, desde o início. Né? Eu não queria muito treinar, mas ele me puxou. E hoje a gente está aí junto, na caminhada. E se Deus quiser, eu vou chegar aonde ele chegou.
Chama.
Chama.
I got one more question. I also own a gym back home in Houston, Texas, the House of Dragons. We're not only a media publication that covers stories on fighters and stuff, but we also are a big family gym. We have a lot of kids, a lot of brothers and sisters, a full family, the moms train with the kids, all that kind of stuff. So how important is that to instill martial arts in your family's life and your kids' life and to do it as a family? What would you say to all the kids and families out there in martial arts?
É importante, né, essa força, igual ela mesmo falou, ela não queria treinar, né, e eu meio que me dei uma forçada ali. Então, pô, ela teve uma mudança, né, um outro estilo de vida, tem uma vida melhor hoje, graças ao esporte, né, então essa conexão aí entre família é muito bom. Se eu não fosse bem próximo dela, ela não estaria aqui hoje também.
Foi uma mudança muito grande na minha vida, na vida da minha família. Eu tenho um filho de 10 anos e estar aqui nos Estados Unidos, morando aqui, é um privilégio muito grande. E eu tenho muito a agradecer a Deus em primeiro lugar e ao meu irmão, porque sem eles eu não estaria aqui hoje.
All right, quick two-part question. One, you're inspirational as well, Plenio, UFC Coach of the Year. How did you meet the Pereiras? And then second part, has Alex ever beat up a boy for Alina and has Alina ever beat up a girl for Alex?
A minha conheceu e tal, né? I've been with them for almost a decade now. I met Alex 2015, 2016. I started really working with him on his first Glory defense, second Glory defense. So I've been on the road for over 20 fights. It was a long story, and very fulfilling for me to be witnessing being part of this journey. E você já tem que bater algum cara com causa ali, não? Namorado, um cara que chegou assim e falou assim, já tem que dar pau em algum? Já ou não?
Acho que não.
Não precisou?
Tipo,
mexeu com a minha irmã e tal?
Discussão, assim, só.
Não, mas já me defendeu, já.
Defendi.
No beating up, but some arguments, yeah, he defend her, protect her.
If you have any siblings, have you ever done that vice versa, beat up a boy for him or girl?
No.
No, she not.
Aline, you had a meteoric rise, right? A big spark in your social media growing and things of that sort, similar to kind of like Ronda Rousey back in the day, right? Is it safe to say that you are the face of the women's division, or you want to be the face of the women's division?
Eu quero lutar bastante, quero fazer o máximo de lutas possíveis e com certeza ser aí o rosto representar aí as mulheres no Karate Combat.
Will we be seeing you more in Karate Combat, win or lose, and also what would it mean to be able to be that?
Sim, com certeza eu pretendo fazer mais lutas no Karate Combat. A divisão que eu tô lutando não é a minha divisão, eu luto na categoria de baixo, mas quando surgem essas oportunidades, a luta com a Aline é muito grandiosa, porque além dela ser uma atleta muito aproveitando esse embalo e caso uma vitória vai ser assim sensacional. Mas o que eu tenho para falar é que essa luta tem tudo para ser a melhor luta da noite, tenho certeza.
I'll say this, I'll close with this right now. You know, you did a very good comparison talking about Ronda Rousey. When it comes to the face of the female division, yes, I think Aline in one fight became the face, but not only the female division, she's one of the biggest faces in karate combat after only one fight. And it shows the potential now. Ronda Rousey, you know, there was a Holly Holm eventually. You know, and that's what these opponents want to come and show. They want to show like, no, like I'm the one that can claim this throne. But you're very right. In one fight, I feel like she's the face of not only the female division, but one of the biggest faces in the company after one fight. So this is a very important matchup. And that's why, even though she's only 1-0, she's co-main event. You know, and that's why we respect her so much. And this is a big opportunity for her to now step up and make a big name for herself as well. Guys, honestly, this co-main event, I'm so happy for this. Thank you for stepping up, Amanda. Thank you, Aline and the family, for being here. This is a very, very big one for us. I know everybody in the world, once we start posting this, watch. Everyone in the world is going to have their eyes on this fight because they're waiting to see the return and to see if the hype's real. So we'll catch you guys Friday night. We're back for our main event at KC52. We have Edgars Skrivers taking on Shahzaib Rind, and this fight is huge. Shahzaib has absolutely exploded. He's one of the most viewed fighters in karate combat history right now. Super viral, everyone's around him, and he's the pride of Pakistan right now. Looking at Edgars Skrivers, he's the former pound-for-pound fighter in karate combat and former champion, three-time champion of karate combat. So this is a big fight right now. I look at it as not only a main event, but this is a super fight, you know, for the title. So we're going to go ahead and talk about, you know, what's going on behind training camp right now and find out a little bit about the storyline, you know. Shahzaib, let's open up with you. How has training camp been? You know, what's going on?
This training camp was very good. This training camp was different from all the training camps. I'm working for all my weaknesses, like everything in my sports. I'm trying to improve myself a lot. Even if there is like 1% weakness in my game, I'm trying to improve it. I've been training with the best coaches in the world, and I'm training, my training partners are world champions. I'm training with the wrestling world champion, and then boxing greatest of all time, like, you know, he's Olympian, Olympic something. He did like a lot of research on the sports in boxing. I've been working with him, and then all my coaches are best. Salman, he's one of the best coaches. He trains a lot of UFC fighters. So everyone is so good. So I'm very happy. You know, this time I'm feeling different. I'm going to be different in this fight.
Skriver, same with you. You know, I know you do your camp out in Dubai at TKMMA. Great gym, probably I would think the best gym in that area. So how's training camp going?
Yeah, shout out to UAE, one of the best, if not best places to live in. So safe, especially for you and your family and kids and everybody. So yeah, I was shout out to TK, to Tam Khan, for all of the support that he's providing for me and the team. So many great guys, Eastern European guys, Caucasus guys, you know, you name it, we have it, like wrestlers, grapplers, boxers. So nothing is different. Nothing is different. I'm just preparing my best, and so that I can be in top shape and just go out there and perform.
You know, this fight's pretty significant because a lot of people see your fight with Roca. You know, you beat him the first time, then he beat you, then you had that tiebreaker essentially. But a lot of people are saying that if it was under the evolved rule set, you would have won that fight. There's no way you would have lost that fight under the evolved rule set. Is that what you feel with your last bout with Roca?
Yeah, I think, and a lot of people think that I won that last fight. If you go back and just count the kicks, punches, takedowns, and everything, I landed more kicks, more punches, more takedowns. So I consider myself to be the real lightweight champion, and there's a reason that Karate Combat decided to put this fight between me and Shahzaib. We are just two of the top fighters up here, you know. That's the best fight for the lightweight division, and probably Karate Combat as well.
Well, I'll tell you this. Let me go off what he said. That's exactly right. Because although we have our rankings, our community rankings, and all the respect to that, I truly do feel that one of the toughest fighters in the division, the guy that deserves the title shot more than anybody, is going to be this man to my left. Not only has he been here since the company's fruition, but he was pound for pound the greatest fighter on the roster. And I think little hiccups down the road, but very controversial, decisions. And who knows what would have happened? It was razor thin. So definitely, he's right back in there with the title mix when this fight, the opportunity was available. Shahzaib, what do you think about your opponent? Edgars Skrivers he's a former champion of karate combat. How do you feel about him?
He's the oldest fighter in karate combat roster. He's 3-time world champion. I will say like one of the best fighters in lightweight. I really like this fight. I want to compete with one of the best fighters in the world. So that's why I chose him. I want to fight him. I'm going to show the world what my level is. Nobody's on my level. I think I'm on the next level. So the world's going to see now, and world's going to see my level, and world's going to see who's the best in the world.
How do you feel? Same thing, same question about him as a fighter. What's going on there?
Same here, Like I said before, we are both of the top fighters up there. Number 2, number 1 on the lightweight division. We're up there, I think, also for pound. So this fight makes a lot of sense. Just two best guys. We're gonna test our striking, grappling, wrestling, full karate combat rules, no restrictions. I love it.
Oh, that's another thing to talk about. How do you feel about the evolved rule set? Because I think it really favors your style of fighting a lot more, and it's opened up so many more tools for you, right? With the elbows and the knees, and now you can really use the ground and pound properly. So how do you feel about the evolved rule set? And if you don't like it, be honest, please.
I think it's great. Karate combat rules had to evolve. I was like, when I was here as well, I was like mentioning we need to this, we need to add this, that, and everything. So finally, we have everything under the sun: kicks, punches, knees, elbows, takedowns, ground and pound, and it's just good for the karate combat, for all of the karate in general. It's not, McDojo or something.
Exactly, yeah. I'll say this, Shahzaib, what weaknesses or strengths do you see about Skrivers?
I think he's a good fighter, but he's not on my level. My level is different. I'm a different animal. I'm a different monster. So he's gonna feel that power when he step into the cage with me in the pit. So his head is gonna fly in the sky.
Skrivers, same thing. Do you see any weaknesses or strengths from Shahzaib?
All of the fighters have their strengths and weaknesses, and obviously there are a lot of weaknesses. And simply, I'm the best ever here in karate combat, and I'm gonna prove it Friday night.
Shahzaib, you didn't have to take this fight. You could have waited for Roca. You have the interim champ status, and you kind of gotta say what you want to do. And you took on one of probably the most formidable opponents in the actual division to defend your interim title against until you fight Roca. What was the decision maker behind this?
Because Roca, I was waiting for him more than 1 year. Last April, after that we were supposed to fight. I think he's scared. He doesn't want to fight me. But I want to fight one of the best fighters in the world. I want to be active. I have to show my power. I'm fighting for my people, for my country. There are a lot of people. So I'm going to show the world who real Shahzaib Rind is. What is the real Pakistani power. So that's why I took the best fight in the division, and I'm going to show everyone, and my level, you're going to see Friday night my level.
So is it safe to say that Skrivers has probably the most respect from you out of the entire division?
He's the I think best fighter in the lightweight division. That's why I chose this fight, because it's going to be good fight, and it's going to be good for all of the fans.
Skrivers, we kind of had this conversation too about Shahzaib and Arturo have kind of been pushing the rhetoric of the new school and the old school, right? And you told me that it's really no old school, new school with you because you've been doing this since you were 5, with bare knuckle and all types of different sports. Do you plan on taking him into deeper waters that he hasn't really been into with his other opponents because you do have that skill set?
Yeah, like I said, the new school is old school for me. I have been fighting this rule set, since I was 5 years old. Outside, in the mom's backyard, like I told you, and in the MMA and kickboxing fights, you name it. And whatever's gonna happen on Friday, you have to tune in. You either have to be there on or go to the YouTube platform or all of the social media platforms. You have to tune in. That's the only way how you're gonna find out what's gonna happen there.
This was for kind of both of the fighters. The token holders have kind of been a big prize pools on both of you guys' fights, accumulating across your career. Is there anything that you guys like want to say to the token holders, or anything you want to say like that you like about the token holders and the voting system?
Obviously, I'm gonna say vote on me if you wanna get more tokens. Simple as that.
I think this is the best thing Karate Combat ever did. The token is very best thing to connect the fans with the fighters, because they understand about you more. They go search your name, they watch your fights, they are more connected with you. And the karate token is very good. It's not just like betting, it's up only gaming, so you can earn more tokens on it. So I think this is the best thing. It's a revolutionary in sports, in Karate Combat, and big shout out to Karate Combat president and the owners. They made this thing happen, and it's helping us too. When we vote on us, we earn some part of the tokens from it. So it's big thing, very good. And I'm gonna tell everyone to, if you wanna win some tokens, so you know the guy.
And most important for us, it's halal. It's not betting, it's halal. Up only gaming. You cannot lose anything.
There we go. I like it.
No gambling.
Keep it halal.
Yeah.
Predictions on who will be the favorite to the fans.
You know who is the favorite always.
I mean, but Skrivers has been around a long time. He's kind of an OG, so it could be one of those opponents that could maybe top you up. So, I know your prediction is you. What do you think?
We'll see what happens. In the end, we're gonna step in the pit and fight. Does not matter what's gonna be the ratio there.
I'm gonna tell people, I know it's 70-30%, but I'm gonna tell the 30%, don't bet like you're gonna lose your 30%. Bet everything on me.
There's been talk, Shahzaib, that with your newfound fame, there's you have a lot of new fans. There's a lot of very attractive women chasing you down. How has that affected your training game, and do you think that could cost you a title, maybe?
Nothing can affect me. I'm focused. I know where I'm going, and I have big dreams. I have big things to achieve. I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for all over the country, all the people. It's just not me. It's a lot of people. So I know if I want to do something, but I can think about my fans and my people. I'm representing them. So I will be focused on my goals. And once I achieve my goals, then I'm gonna work on the youngsters. I'm gonna bring them to this. So this is my goals and this is my dreams, and I'm gonna keep continue it.
So I want to ask this to each of you, because you've been around since the very beginning of Karate Combat, and now you're coming up like super fast. What's one thing that you could tell another fighter that's coming up that you would do to practice humility, to stay humble, but yet still be confident throughout your careers?
It's hard to be humble when you're the best, but it is what it is. Thank God we have our religion and everything. It keeps us grounded as much as possible.
I'm really excited for this one, man. These two guys are just amazing fighters, and like you said, they're skyrocket to fame. I think what's keeping them humble is that superpower of their culture and their religion. How do you feel, Shahzaib?
Yeah, I think so, because we are Muslims. I pray 5 times a day. I put my head on the ground 5 times a day. So I never, I know where I am. I'm putting my face to the ground 5 times a day. So I never be I will always be humble.
So one more question for you. They call you the Bear, right?
The Bear Slayer.
The Bear
We slay
Slayer.
the bears, yeah.
So the very, very first event right before President Austin took over that he was at was the last time you fought in Dominican Republic, right? So now you're going to get to fight for a title shot while he's president. Do you think that is like a sign that if you do well to go after the belt and making this your home and become the karate champ too, or do you think there's anything to that? Because I say that because I had a few people say that you fought, the last time you fought, you fought a little more reserved than you did previously. Why would that be? Do you think that's because the transition of President Alston coming in, or sorry, I made that a little confused. I was trying to keep it.
Well, it was many different kind of things, you know. Everything was changing, the company was changing. Not only Asim came in, but you know, a lot of things were changing and everything. And you know, it is what it is. I'm still the champ, and we're gonna fight. That's why they chose me. Probably Shahzaib also thinks I won that fight. So we're here, best of the best.
Let's go.
Anything else, guys? Well, this is really awesome. You know, this is your first main event of 2025. And again, it's more than a main event to me. This is a real super fight. You got the former pound for pound king over here facing the current champion. I mean, this is literally, you're watching the greatest strikers on the planet here at Karate Combat.
2025, here we go. We're back to Miami on the 24th of January.
Your co-main event is the much anticipated Aline Pereira taking on Amanda Torres.
Eu vejo minha mão levantada.
Robelis Despaigne has scored the fastest knockout in Karate Combat history in his last fight. He'll be taking on Marcus Brigagao. Edgars Skrivers is here to prove that he's the true champion of Karate Combat, taking on Shahzaib Rind.
I'm just gonna go and destroy.
He's a good fighter, but I'm the beast. He can't stop me.